Guys, hey, let's freaking do this. It's about time that we chat on here because it has been a very hot minute. It's been long overdue and I'm sorry for neglecting you. I had to take care of myself desperately and just pull it together. Basically, what today's video is going to be is just a good old-fashioned catch up with me, life updates, while I do my makeup and get ready. I originally was getting ready for absolutely nothing other than to just probably sit in my room and make TikToks and think about Travis and Taylor. But now I have a dinner with Rae in an hour and a half, so I must pull it together and stop texting Jack back about the Amazon Echo that I bought today. Wow, that's one of the best things that I have bought in a while, and I don't know why I didn't have it a long time ago. I'll try and talk you through my favorite makeup products these days as we go through the journey of this video too. This is the moisturizer that I just put on off camera. Normally I use the Elemis moisturizer, but Sarah has it, and Sarah is now just not in the States, so I can't get my moisturizer back, I think, in the year 2023, because I don't know if I'm seeing her again this year. Actually, I'm definitely not, so oh my god. Wow, the year's about to end. I'm kind of freaking out. Then I just put on my MAC primer. This is the best thing in the whole entire world. As I move my mirror on top of a Clorox box closer to me, I have definitely done a much better job of keeping the girlies on TikTok in the loop the past couple months, but we're gonna go into more detail about everything. This is me a couple minutes into filming, as you can tell by my eyebrows, but we're gonna talk about a lot in this video. We're gonna talk about my new antidepressants, going to the gym, I got in a car crash, I'm going to Australia in a couple weeks, going on a cruise with Sarah, another low-key boyfriend I just broke up with, 2023 in general, just a lot. We've got a lot to cover here. But before we get into all that, I do have a sponsor for today's video, and it is a sponsor that I love so much, and they actually came back from a couple videos ago and wanted to sponsor again, which I'm so grateful for. So without further ado, the sponsor of today's video is MD Hair. MD Hair is the world's first hair growth treatment customized to the exact type of hair loss and the cause of it, the root of the issue. Get it? The roots of the issue? Oh my god. Their website uses a quiz and a scalp picture analysis to customize each kit perfectly to each person, and their hair growth treatments are all clinically proven and developed by dermatologists with the exact right ingredients in all of their products thanks to the AI technology that they have on their website. All MD Hair customers receive unlimited access to one-on-one chat support with your dermatologist, and all their products are cruelty-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, and packaged in cute recyclable packaging. What's unique is every single thing that you need comes in this one kit. You've got your customizable shampoo and conditioner treatment that cleanses and stimulates the scalp for healthy hair growth. You've got your customized hair wellness supplements. We also have this collagen powder with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C in it, so that just helps supports your skin, hair, nails, and joint support. And then you have my favorite, the customized treatment serum, formulated to target the root of the hair loss. It's no secret, my hair's up a lot. I'm working on it, okay? But I didn't notice this until a couple years ago when I was at a hair salon getting my hair dyed. I have this broken piece of hair right in the back of my scalp. It has actually stayed at the same exact length for probably 4 years now because I've been too lazy to do anything about it. Whenever I do get my hairstyle, the hairstylist always picks up this piece of hair and is like, what do I do with this? Like, how do you hide this? And they always tell me I need to start using a serum every single night. It's just become embarrassing at this point, so I finally started to put this serum on my head because, hey, guess what? It's so simple to do this to get the desired results that I want, aka that hair to grow back. And believe it or not, but I've already started to see results. I know, it's crazy what happens when you actively stick with a routine. So if you guys are interested, you can customize your hair growth treatment plan with MD Hair today by clicking the link in the description to go to their website and use my code Caitlyn70 to get your first month of customized products for 70% off. I'll keep you guys updated on the growth of that piece of hair and let me know how your journey with MD Hair goes as well. Thank you so much again to MD Hair for sponsoring my video and growing the hair on my head back. Once you guys sign up for MD Hair and get your MD Hair journey started, please keep me updated on how it's going because I really want to know. And yeah, let's just get back into the video now. First off, if you saw the end of my last video about me moving, you may have started to see me express that I was just going through it during my most recent move. Moving always takes a really big toll on me, but this time there was certainly a couple times where I was losing it. Whenever a move stresses you out so bad that you're looking up hospitals, mental health facilities near me, is when you really gotta take a second to regroup. I was just so unwell for a minute there. I want to say from August to November, that's a whole new level of low that I hit that I haven't gone there in years. In the past, I've definitely had anxiety attacks, but I think during my move, there's this one specific moment that happened when Jack and we were going into our old apartment for the last time to get the last couple things that we needed out of there. And I had a moment on the ramp of our parking garage as we walked in there that kind of changed my life in a sense. I think I was having one of my first really, really bad panic attacks where you really think you need to go to the hospital. Jack was trying to talk to me about something and I just looked at him and I was like, hey, and I just started like hysterically crying. I was like, I totally would love to engage in this conversation with you, but I can't right now. Like, we need to get in this apartment and then we have to get out and I need to go to bed. And I just started like full body sobbing. And from there, me me and Zach, who is Zach? Jack and I immediately started talking about antidepressants. Like, he kind of just looked at me while holding a shopping cart and was like, all right, we need to reevaluate something here. Like, you are so unwell. It's just like not even funny anymore. And I'm like, yeah. That's so correct. It was really in that moment when I was like, okay, you know what? The second that this move is physically over, I am calling my doctor up. I've really been focused on treating my ADHD for the past 2 years. I'm talking like Adderall, Vyvanse, whatever the fuck. And I haven't been willing to try anything else for the depression and anxiety because I thought that I only had that stuff because of my ADHD. Figuring out exactly what your mental health issues are is very difficult, but I really just neglected the depression and anxiety aspect of it all, and that's all I had been treating for all of 2023 until November, and then all of 2022. It was officially time to be brave again and go back on antidepressants. To elaborate on this a little bit more, even though I'm quite terrified to do so, I don't know why I get so uncomfortable these days talking about my mental health. For some reason, it's so much harder to talk about at 24 than it ever was at 17 and 18. I wanted to revisit me looking up literal mental health facilities because my depression was just so bad that I was waking up every single day this summer especially. I would immediately like freak out and be like, what am I gonna do with myself today? I was just feeling so hopeless and lost, so goddamn depressed. It felt like there was no end in sight to how I was feeling. I was ending up in 48 to 72 hour insomnia episodes. Like, my body wasn't responding to any drugstore sleep medicine at this point. It just would not go to bed, and I couldn't get anything done. I was canceling vacations left and right, canceling family trips, canceling trips that I have with my friends. Taking care of myself every day was becoming terrifying and the most challenging thing in the world, to the point where I would be on Instagram looking at other people like eating healthy and going to the gym, and I would be like, why can't I do that? Why am I unable to feed myself right now? Like, this is crazy because everyone else seems to be doing it just fine. Like, what is my problem? And when I was having the really bad insomnia episodes over the stress, I just started to feel so ashamed for some reason, because I ended up having to call one of my doctors and getting back on this nighttime sleep anxiety medicine that I haven't needed in years, and having to make that phone call took way too long. It was way too unnecessarily scary for me. I don't know why I just felt so much shame in needing that to get me through a time in my life again. Like, I've done it before. I've done it years ago. Why the fuck am I making it such a big deal now? Like, Caitlyn, just take care of yourself and do what you need to do for your mental health. Like, holy fuck, what are we doing here? What are we doing? But it was hard enough getting that. But when I got that, and then I was starting to sleep more. But when I was awake, I was still panicking, and catching up on sleep wasn't helping. That's when I just started to be like, okay, I either find the strength right now to talk to my doctor, pick an antidepressant, and be brave enough and stop overthinking all the side effects and just start taking it every single day and see what happens. Or if you just do not think that you have the strength to take care of yourself at home right now, like, we should consider being an adult and seek some other resources at this point. And that part of this is not even something that I was even brave enough to vocalize to any of my friends. Like, I'm telling you guys that first. I don't know. I'm just really proud of myself for pulling myself out of that place, because if October me could see me now, September me, August me, she would actually not believe it at all. Like, she felt like there was no fucking hope. I haven't been on antidepressants since I lived in Hawaii, which now that I'm on Zoloft, I'm so mad at myself for going this many years without treating this. My anxiety became so bad, and I didn't even really realize it, but I didn't really do anything I wanted to this year, mostly because my anxiety was stopping me. It just got to a point where I was like, I wonder how I even moved to Hawaii. Like, how is this the same person that once was not scared of the world, that once was not scared to leave LA, that wasn't scared of people, wasn't scared to make new friends and try new things? Like, when did I become this person that like had to stay in the same bubble and routine and not care about trying anything else anymore, you know? I think my Alex Earl light just died. That sucks, but you can still see me, so fucking whatever. I started Zoloft about a month ago now, and it's the best thing that I have ever done for myself. And 2 weeks in, I had noticed an immediate difference, and all of my friends did, and it's kind of all we've been talking about lately. Just so many things that used to bother me and make me so anxious and upset. I feel like the most chill person alive right now. Like, I feel so good, and I'm only on 25 milligrams. I'm gonna give it another month to really just have it in my system regulated before I figure out if I'm gonna go up to 50 milligrams or not. But my life has definitely changed since I started that. I'm being social again. I didn't want to see anyone or do anything for a couple months there. I'm going out and living my life again. I'm booking flights. 2 weeks into my Zoloft, and I got my belly button pierced. It's been a crazy confidence booster for me, and I'm really, really happy that I got it. I did pay a lot of money for it though. Like, I know that you can go to just about any piercing place and get your belly button pierced for like 30 bucks, but because it's just a piercing that you really, really, really don't want to go wrong, I went to Marie reattach, which is a really expensive jewelry company that Jack told me about, but like they're really, really top of the line. They pierced me and it cost $500. But also the gauge that they use there is a little bit bigger than normal places, so it heals a lot better. Once Jack told me about all that, I was like, okay, it's a no-brainer. If I'm gonna get something like this done, I'm paying the price and also having the jewelry be real jewelry. I'm pretty sure it's 14 karat. I'll put it on the screen. I don't fucking remember what it is, but it's just really nice jewelry and it's been healing so great. Hold on, let me put on pants so I can show you. It's a little bit red right now because it got snagged last night when I was going to bed pretty badly, but I love it so much and it's just so cute. Oh yeah, also Makeup by Mario palette, favorite eyeshadow palette ever. My eyebrow pencil is Maybelline Express Brow, and then my liquid eyeliner is Rare Beauty. This is the best felt tip in the whole world. But yeah, I feel like getting that belly button piercing in my era of just pulling it together is just amazing for me, and it's exactly what I needed. And I had just been seeing this guy for a couple months. It was a lot. It was never that serious, and we both were on the same page. We knew we were never gonna date. We knew it would never work. But because I was just so anxious before, I was just kind of letting so many things slide. But I'm not kidding, once my anxiety started to get regulated, I started to realize, wow, I actually like kind of hate the way this person treats me. I'm gonna stick up for myself. Imagine that! I'm notoriously good with confrontation, especially on text. I'm great with it, but my downfall is that if it happens in person, I get insanely worked up, I get loud, I can like really spiral while talking to someone and just be so out of pocket without even realizing it because I'm acting from like an angry anxiety, you know? And then I always start crying, and I thought that was just like normal. I ended up having a conversation with this guy being like, I think this needs to end because I don't like how this is going anymore. It doesn't make me feel good. You don't make me feel good. Here's why. And I laid it all out to him on the phone, and I wasn't scared about what he was gonna say because I felt so confident in my own emotions and why I was saying what I was saying. I wasn't like fucking losing it over the thought of losing him. I got to have probably one of the first real calm, cool, and collected conversations with a male that I'm breaking up with on my terms without becoming a hysterical mess for the first time in my life. I can't believe I didn't cry. Like, you don't understand. I just feel like a normal person now that I don't have this anxious voice in my head screaming at me all day long. So then after I got my belly button piercing, a couple days later, I am on the phone with my friend Ella. You guys might remember from my vlogs last year. I can't remember if I cut this out of my vlog last year. I think I did. If I didn't cut the whole thing out, there was a vlog at the end of last year where I was talking about how I was going to see my friend Ella before she moves back to Australia because she got pregnant. She was gonna go have the baby in Sydney because of like healthcare, whatever. I was so unwell saying bye to Ella, and I don't even know if Ella knows this because I think I was really embarrassed about how unwell I was because Ella was one of the first girls in a really long time that I had met, and I immediately was like, I can trust you. I know you are such a good person. She's a couple years older than me and I really look up to her. She's lived in LA for a couple years now, and she just came into my life at the perfect time. We met at Coachella last year in like the most magical way ever. Oh, also these are my eyelashes that everybody's been asking on TikTok what I wear. It's the Sephora collection weightless fluffed and full lashes. These are the best eyelashes in the whole world. Like, I just bought 4 yesterday. I swear by these. I'll put the link in my bio. A couple weeks ago, Ella and I FaceTime for the first time in a month. Ella FaceTimes me, shows me her baby. Violet is 6 months. She might be 7 months now. And I was telling her about this guy because she actually kind of set us up. And she just looks at me like calmly in the camera and just goes, come to Australia. Just come to Sydney. And I like froze on my couch. I was like, okay, when? And she was like, for New Year's. And I was like, okay, let me just like look up flights. 20 minutes later, I have a week-long trip to Sydney, Australia booked for New Year's Eve. There just happened to be an insane sale going on in that exact moment. I've never seen flights to Australia that cheap in my life. So cheap that it was justifiable to still book the flights, even though I can't even pick my seat out right now. I don't even know what seat I have for this 15-hour flight. And that alone, before my Zoloft, would have stopped me from ever booking the flight. But now this time, I'm like, you know what? I have got to get out and see the world again. I need to stop letting things like a 15-hour flight scare me. Now I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Put me in whatever seat on that plane. Well, please don't. God, I'm praying that I get assigned to a window or aisle. But I was like, fuck it. Threw that trip on my credit card. I have nothing about that trip planned. So if you live in Sydney or Melbourne, I gotta figure out how the fuck to pronounce this place. My God. I don't really have much planned. I don't even know when I'm going to Melbourne. I just have a round trip to Sydney booked for December 26th to January 4th. I only get that week period in Sydney. It's crazy to go all the way across the world for such a short amount of time like that. Kind of one of my only times to do it because Ella's gonna move back here with baby Violet soon. So she was like, if you want to come stay with me and see Sydney and see the place where my daughter was born, meet my family, X, Y, and Z, you better get your ass on a flight right now or you're not gonna have the chance. And I was like, impulsive decisions, bitch, let's fucking go. I just have to start doing the things that scare me again. And you guys know how badly I've always wanted to go there too. Like, I've been yapping about Australia on here for years. Forgot to mention that the day that I started my Zoloft, I signed up for the gym, literally took the pill, put on a workout outfit, and drove to a new gym that opened in West Hollywood that's club themed. It literally had just opened 2 weeks before, and it's all designed to look like a nightclub. It has like the best people watching view ever where the treadmills are, which is like the main thing that I do, and the Stairmaster overlooking the entire WeHo strip. But it has everything that I ever wanted in a gym that I could never find in LA until it just opened. Now I just have the most perfect gym ever that I wake up every day and like cannot wait to get to. And I just feel so good whenever I leave the gym that I'm kind of even upset that like I'm leaving it for so long. I'm kind of thrown off that I'm about to go back home and I can't go to the gym every single day. And I only just started to get into a routine and it kind of sucks that I'm gonna break it, but I know that it's gonna be here waiting for me to jump right back into the second that I'm done, you know, seeing the world. Back to why I'm only in Australia for a week. Sarah and I got a brand deal to go on this cruise called the Friendship Cruise, and it's an EDM cruise that's taking us from Miami to a private island off the coast of Belize. And there's gonna be 50 DJs on the boat, DJing for 5 nights. Yeah, Sarah and I finally get to go on a fucking cruise together. But I have to fly back from Sydney like January 4th and be in Miami by the afternoon of January 6th. I'm praying, you guys, that everything just goes smoothly. Like, I'm not kidding. I might even go to church and say a prayer because I just want everything to go smoothly so badly. I'm so excited about that goddamn cruise too. Like, oh my God, I really love LA so much. It's so fun. It really is. It took a couple years, but I'm having so much fun out here now. But I'm gonna go have fun somewhere else for a minute. I know you guys want to fucking see me go have fun somewhere else too. The LA content gets old. Duh. I know. I also crashed my car, which I told you guys in my last video I was gonna talk about in this video. Yeah, and it was entirely my fault. It's frustrating because I take so much pride, or I took so much pride in never having gotten in an accident in my life. Like, I had never hit something. The day before Thanksgiving, I'm going to a hair appointment to get new extensions put in, my old ones taken out, and I'm gonna put the Instagrams of everybody who helped me with my hair. I went to the most fabulous new salon, but it was pretty far away in LA, and my intuition is so wild because I almost canceled this appointment the night before because I didn't realize that it was so far away. Like, I'm talking hour and a half at the time that I had to drive to go over there in rush hour traffic. And I was like, I am nervous about driving this far the day before Thanksgiving because, you know, a lot of people are like drinking and driving during this time and like blah, blah. Like, I was really nervous. I was like, I just feel like I'm going to get into an accident. And I did. I hit the guy in front of me because I stopped too late. I destroyed the front of my car. It still runs, but a certain someone in the situation certainly owes the other person a couple $1,000s, which happened 4 days after I booked my flight to Australia and a week after I got my expensive belly button piercing. I hope you don't mind if your girl does a couple brand deals because if anybody wants fun content anytime soon. But you know what? If I would have gotten into that accident before, sorry, I just like keep relating everything back to this goddamn Zoloft. It just, as you can tell, I'm very excited about having my life back. Fenty Beauty contour stick, best thing in the world. If that would have happened to me before I got on that and I hit somebody else's car, I probably would have had a heart attack on the spot. The guy that I, you know, hit the back of his car, sweetest guy ever. I was like trembling when we pulled over and like started to look at the damage and everything, and he was so nice. He really helped me through everything, and he was like, it's gonna be okay. Like, have you ever gotten into an accident before? And I was like, no. And the guy like really helped me through it, and he even gave me a water bottle out of his car. I texted him the day after and just like apologized again. I still made my hair appointment. I was just really late because I'm a fucking dumbass. It's just so weird with my intuition. Like I had said in that last video where I was dropping my car off to go get inspected, there was a couple things that I had to fix. I was like, I just kind of know I'm hitting the end of this car. Like, I needed a new car for so long. Ooh. Oh my God. I've already destroyed my comforter with foundation and I just swiped it with, not thinking about it at all. Over there is my bookshelf, okay? And I've been picking up all the same self-help books that I had picked up before I moved to Hawaii again. Like, I'm rereading everything. I'm reading new books about starting good habits and stuff. I'm just getting my mindset straight again because when you put out negative energy into the world, that's what you get back. Like, I told myself I was going to get into a car accident and then I did. What the fuck? Let's be so for real. Also, in August, I got my hair extensions back in, which I hadn't had in a year and a half. And I haven't put in a ponytail extension since August, which which is crazy because I could not leave the house or go out in public or go to a concert or go meet friends at the bar or anything without those extensions for years. And I feel like I'm finally getting to a place where I'm getting a lot more confidence again that I just really lack in certain areas of my life. I'm still trying to target the whole wearing my hair down issue. I gotta go see somebody about that issue, TBH. Like, I don't know what my issue is with my reflection in the mirror with when my hair is down, but it is just, it's so paralyzing at this point and I'm really tired of it. Like, I'm 24 years old. Why the fuck can't I wear my hair down without having like a psychological breakdown that affects everybody around me? Because I am so annoying, and I know I'm so annoying when I wear my hair down because I am constantly looking in the mirror. I am constantly asking my friends if I look okay. I'm constantly thinking about it and just feeling like I look awful. Guys, I'm so tired of the negative thoughts. I can't do it anymore. I'm being so transparent right now, and I just know some people won't get it, and I don't care. This is me speaking my truth. I envy people who can wear their hair down and feel like $1,000,000. Like, I can't. I don't want to deal with how weirdly awful I feel about how I look when my hair is down. It's just... I constantly go on Instagram and I'm constantly looking at other girls and what they look like with their hair down. I'm like, God, I wish I looked like that. Like, I would do anything to look like that girl with her hair down. And I try to figure out if it's like my hairstyle or if it's something about my face that I don't like, but I don't know. I just don't know. And unless I get a blowout 24/7 and like professionally get my hair professionally curled, I even go get my hair curled by my hairdresser right now. I'll go and I'll pay like $150 the day of a concert or the day of a trip or something to have her curl my hair so that I can feel confident wearing my hair down, and I still put it up. Like, I just throw money out the window doing whatever I can to feel good about wearing my hair down, and I still can't get it right. Jack said that I need to go see like a hypnotist. He's like, you look so good with it that like you should get hypnotized into liking how you look with your hair down. Other than the anxiety and depression, there's definitely something else that I have not caught yet. I've been wondering if it's like, maybe it's an OCD thing. I don't really know enough about that to just be throwing labels like that on myself. This is me thinking out loud and being so honest with you guys. Maybe it's extreme face dysmorphia or hair dysmorphia. Like, I don't know, but that's another thing that I want to work on. I'm just trying to obviously take one step at a time here to get better. You can't do everything at once, so I'm not gonna beat myself up about that. If you guys watch the canceled podcast, I mean, I love it. I can't get enough of it. Brooke going in about Matt Rife, I just want to talk about that. And I texted her last night after I watched it too, and I was like, that episode like just actually changed my life because I am so tired of accepting the bare minimum from men, getting treated like shit by these guys and letting awful guys allow me to think that they're good people just because I'm too nice. I'm fucking tired of it. You guys remember that video that I posted a couple months ago about dinosaur chicken nugget guy? I have an update on this, okay? I posted a TikTok about it yesterday and I'm gonna insert it right here. I was at a bar the other night with Jack and James, and I don't like going to this bar at all. Kid you not, I left this bar and 45 minutes later, Jack and James are blowing up my phone, and they were like, this really hot guy just came up to Jack and was like, I have a really weird question. Are you caitlynrae's roommate? Because he recognized him from my Instagram stories. And he was like, tell her I'm sorry for not taking her out last night. I ended up getting super swamped with work. We were supposed to go out the night before, and I just didn't hear from him. After Jack and James are done freaking out to me about how cute and nice this guy is, how I have to go out with him successfully at some point, I get off the table that I'm dancing on because I ended up going to a club. Maybe I didn't stand on the table this night. Maybe I was just obnoxiously behind the DJ booth. I need to buy new lashes today. And I Uber home. Obviously, I DM this guy freaking out because he just met Jack and James at the bar that I had just left. We end up on the phone for an hour that night, and I finally get his number. We're having a fabulous phone call. We hang up on the phone and we make plans for last night. He even texts me, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, wow, yay, finally. Is this guy gonna stop flaking on me after flaking on me 3 times now? No. Oh no. Yeah, no. Obviously, I didn't hear from him at all yesterday. Not even once. I had called him out on the phone being like, hey, team, are we done flaking here? Are we gonna communicate now? And he was like, oh my God, yes, I am so sorry. So, yeah, and now it's 3 days after we were supposed to go out, and I still haven't heard from him. Enough. Enough, okay? Fucking enough. Old me would be fucking hysterical over that, okay? I would be feeling so awful about myself and chasing this guy down and being like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Like, what did I do? Like, why don't you want to go out with me anymore? You did the most to like meet Jack and be nice, and we talked on the phone and you said all these things. Hey, guess what? His actions do not match his words at all. And I don't have time for energy like that in my life at all. And until that guy can pull it the fuck together, it's a no from me. Oh my God, sorry I'm like yelling. I have a lot to get off my chest, clearly. I like really desperately need to finish getting ready for this dinner though. Then I'm gonna finish this video like in the morning because I'm like really worked up right now. Like I need to calm down and figure out if there's anything else I feel like saying to you guys in this video because I'm just a big ball of energy right now. Like, I just want to get on my flight to Australia. Like I just want to see the world and I want to fall in love with life again. And I know I'm so close. I know I'm getting there and I just want to share that energy with you guys really, really badly. And I'm really trying. Oh my God, I'm really trying. I'm really fucking trying. Oh my God. All right, I think that's enough out of me for now. I am truly terrified to upload this video, especially when it comes to talking about my mental health and my issues with confidence. But the reason why I'm forcing myself to have the bravery and strength and talk about all this is because I do want to. I feel like as a public figure and with a job like this where a lot of your life looks so perfect online to other people, I want to continue to push myself to break the barrier of that and let people in on my life and like what is actually going on because it is not as perfect as anyone else may think it is. And that's not me saying that I don't have a fucking amazing life. I do, but what's going on up here is a whole different story. And I'm just so grateful for having an outlet like this on the internet with people who care. If you end up taking the time to leave a comment and it happens to be nice, just know that I'm going to be reading every single thing and it means the whole world to me that there are just people out there that fucking care. Because it's sometimes when you go through periods like the ones I've just been describing in this video, it feels like nobody does. You just really feel so alone. And if you happen to be feeling any of the ways that I've described in this video, just know that you are not alone. I am here for you. Please DM me whenever you need a friend. I will try my absolute best to get back to you. And with that being said, once again, I'm feeling so much better and so much more fabulous. I'm going to be very active on TikTok the next couple weeks throughout my travels. I'm going to be vlogging everything too. Don't you worry. I need to go pack my suitcase because I have to go to Boston in a couple days and now it's my last weekend in LA for a hot minute. So you'll get a vlog from that too. I love you guys just so much. If you watch this whole video, there is a special place in my heart for you every fucking day. I hope you know that. I'm gonna shut up now. I will talk to you very soon.